After a 3-month Cold War with my girlfriend, she suddenly tagged me in the group chat, saying the Cold War had lasted long enough. I'm tired of playing. Let's make up. I backhandedly typed a few words. Are you out of your mind? Seeing this, everyone in the group began to persuade us to reconcile. So she asked me again, in the days I was away, what have you been doing? I turned around and looked at the person next to me, the CEO who was 3 months pregnant. My wife then replied in the group chat, making up for it. 3 months ago, my girlfriend's childhood sweetheart suddenly came to Jingcheng to visit her. At the first meeting, I noticed that when she was with Jiang Yichen, she lacked a sense of boundaries. However, thinking Jiang Yichen would only stay for a few days, I didn't take it to heart. To my surprise, he became Yun Wanrou's personal secretary and stayed in Jingcheng. When I asked about it, Yun Wanrou just brushed it off. We happened to be hiring, keeping the benefits within the inner circle. Her business trips and overtime became more and more frequent. Not coming home at night became a regular occurrence. The day before yesterday, I checked the attendance records in the administration department, only to find out that these two had been inseparable for a long time. They went on business trips as a man and a woman alone, but the reimbursement invoices provided to the finance department only showed the cost for one executive suite. Don't even mention the overtime. Seeing me come out of Yun Wanrou's office, Jiang Yichen, who was at the door, stood up from his workstation. He smiled brightly. Yanji, why do you look so upset? Did you have a fight with Wanrou? I had no desire to argue with him, and was about to pass him. But he took the initiative to call me, Gu Yanji. You're going to be 30 next year, right? Don't be as willful as a child. Ruida Investment hasn't budged on the financing yet. Wanrou is already very stressed. Even if you can't help her, don't distract her at such a critical moment. I frowned slightly, looking at him with calm eyes. Jiang Yichen, this company was founded by Yun Wanrou and me. If she can let you stay, I can also make you leave. Jiang Yichen didn't expect me to be so firm and was stunned. He spoke aggrievedly. I'm just trying to advise you out of kindness. If you find the truth unpleasant, just don't listen. Why do you want to kick me out? Yun Wanrou walked out, her voice a bit cold. Who dares to kick you out? Yanji, he grew up with me. He's unfamiliar with this place. How could I not take care of him? I couldn't help but want to laugh. Jiang Yichen is an adult nearly 30 years old. Does he still need you to take care of him? I took a deep breath. Yun Wanrou, I'll give you one choice. Either he goes or I go. Yun Wanrou was a bit displeased upon hearing this. Gu Yanji, stop making a scene. I felt a bit dazed. I thought for a long time but couldn't remember. When was the last time she called me by my full name? Yanji, did you misunderstand my relationship with Wanrou? We're just good friends who grew up together. Jiang Yichen looked at Yun Wanrou pitifully. Wanrou, don't fight with him because of me. It's fine if I go work at another company. As long as Yanji can be happy, I can even pack my things and leave Jingcheng. Yun Wanrou didn't hide the heartache in her heart at all. She held Jiang Yichen's hand to comfort him. I curled my lip and left quietly. After finally calming myself down, I took out my phone and made a call. Mom, please tell Grandpa for me. I'm willing to go back for the arranged marriage. My mom was a bit delighted upon hearing this, but then she sensed something was wrong. What about that girlfriend you've been with for years? It's true we hoped you'd find someone of equal social standing, but we still want to respect your own wishes. My voice remained cold. She's gone. I don't have a girlfriend anymore. My mom didn't rush to ask for the reason. Think about it carefully for another 2 days. Even though your grandpa handpicked this person for you, and she's from a family we've known for generations. But when it comes to marriage, I still hope you don't act on impulse. I'm not being impulsive. I've already made up my mind. Yesterday when I called my sister, she let it slip. And only then did I know the family's capital chain was facing a break, and the arranged marriage was the most critical solution. Over all these years, the family had always indulged me. When I graduated from university, my father intended for me to return to Beijing for experience, to take over the family business in a few years. But at that time, I was blinded by love. For Yun Wanrou's sake, I had a big fight with my dad, insisting on staying in Jingcheng. To prove I could live well without relying on my family, I started a business with Yun Wanrou. I often drank until the early hours of the morning for a single contract. However, it didn't bring Yun Wanrou's loyalty or devotion. It only left me with a stomach that needed herbal medicine to recover. After hanging up the phone, I looked back at the office building. The curve of my mouth was a bit bitter. Yun Wanrou, I gave you the chance to choose, but you didn't take it. So I don't want you anymore either. Back home, I sat on the sofa for a long time. The clues of this relationship with Yun Wanrou crumbling actually appeared last month. Every time I suspected her relationship with Jiang Yichen, she would say, "You're overthinking it. I only treat him as a brother, that's why I take care of him." At first, I really believed it, because her kindness to me couldn't be faked. I was absolutely convinced she loved me. It wasn't until a gathering of friends, where she drank too much and I went to pick her up, that I accidentally learned from her equally drunk best friend the truth about Yun Wanrou and Jiang Yichen. They grew up together. Wanrou even confessed her love to him before she pursued you, but she was rejected by Jiang Yichen. Childhood sweetheart feelings can't just be let go. Wanrou being with you is just because your smile looks quite like Jiang Yichen's. The prompt from the health pot finished brewing the medicine. Only then did I snap out of it. Drinking down a bowl of brown herbal medicine, it was bitter to the core. I looked around the house I had carefully decorated and crossed out a mark on the calendar with force. Only 14 days left before I can leave Jingcheng. The luggage I can take is limited. The rest will all be thrown away. After going downstairs to dump things twice, I huddled on the sofa to rest. I scrolled through Jung Yichen's social media. Overbearing female CEO by day, queuing to buy me cake at night. She said she wants to make up for all the missing years. The photo was of him and Yoon Won-ro eating strawberry cake together. It also showed the couple's watch on their wrists. Coincidentally, I have a watch of the same model. Back then, I stayed up for several nights with Yoon Won-ro to successfully complete the company's first major project. That was the time we truly built our reputation, even though we barely slept a few hours in a week. She was extremely excited. She dragged me to MixC to buy this pair of couples' watches. I let out a heavy breath, unbuckled the watch, took 2 photos and listed it on Xianyu. Yoon Won-ro didn't come home again. The next day I slept until noon. Before getting up to the company to process my resignation, on the way from the design department to the HR department, I was congratulated by many colleagues. I was wondering why, when Meng Chuan from HR suddenly pulled me into his office. "Are you and Yoon Won-ro getting married soon?" I was stunned and looked very confused. "Brother, it's come to this point, and you still want to keep it from me?" Yoon Won-ro made such a big scene. Someone saw a florist, delivering flowers to her downstairs just now. The whole trunk was full of roses. Our overbearing female CEO is definitely going to give you a woman proposing to man surprise. I was silent for a moment. There was no anger like I imagined. I just handed the resignation report to Meng Chuan. "I'm here to resign." Meng Chuan had an epiphany. Yoon Won-ro has strong business skills, managing such a large company so well. It's good for you to retreat behind the scenes. "I'll sign it for you right away." I didn't explain. Watching Meng Chuan finish signing, he said to me sincerely, "Yanji, as a friend of so many years, I wish you happiness." I nodded, thinking to myself, I will definitely be happy. But it has nothing to do with Yoon Won-ro. Before walking into Yoon Won-ro's office, I had a moment of hesitation, not indecision, but thinking about how to get her to sign quickly. I pushed the door open, before the words I prepared could come out. I saw Jung Yichen sitting opposite Yoon Won-ro. I was wondering why the workstation at the door was empty, so he had already moved in here. Jung Yichen saw me first. He lightly patted Yoon Won-ro's head to remind her Yanji is here. Only then did Yoon Won-ro look up at me in a panic. I spoke flatly. "Yoon Won-ro, there's a document you need to sign." I handed over the folder. Seeing that I didn't question her ambiguous interaction with Jung Yichen, she sighed in relief. "Then you guys get busy. I'll head out first." Jung Yichen took the initiative to leave. Yoon Won-ro opened the folder while I was about to say the resignation reason I made up. Jung Yichen suddenly kicked the corner of the table, crying out, "Ouch, it hurts!" Yoon Won-ro had no heart left for work. She jumped up to help him. I stopped her. "Sign first. It won't take more than a few seconds." Yoon Won-ro frowned. "Gu Yanji, when did you become so cold-blooded? Is this document that important?" Yoon Won-ro was full of concern for her childhood sweetheart. Not wanting to argue with me anymore, without even looking at what the document was, she signed her name perfunctorily, exactly where I pointed, which was exactly what I wanted. I just wanted to finish my resignation smoothly and leave this city. Returning to my original life track, Yoon Won-ro helped Jung Yichen to the sofa, holding his foot and checking carefully. Jung Yichen gave me a provocative look, but I left with an expressionless face. I was stopped by Yoon Won-ro, who chased me all the way down. "Yanji, don't misunderstand. There's nothing between me and him. I only take care of him because of the friendship we shared growing up." I nodded flatly, pulling her hand off the car door. The panic in her eyes was clearly visible. I went back home to continue packing and cleaning, seriously clearing out every trace of my existence in this home. Yoon Won-ro hadn't come home for several days. Then I found out she was on another business trip, again with Jung Yichen. Only 7 days left on the calendar. That day, while I was packing luggage for Beijing, Meng Chuan suddenly called, "Yanji, did you fill in the wrong address for your package? You and Yoon Won-ro are getting married. But why was the wedding dress delivered to the company? This is a custom-made wedding dress. Must be at least 7 figures, right?" I hurried to the company, opened it, and was dumbfounded. The recipient was indeed me, but how could I afford a 7-figure custom-made wedding dress? Could it be that I had wronged Yoon Won-ro? That she had already ordered the dress to marry me? While I was wondering, my mom's call came in. "Son, have you received the wedding dress?" The eldest daughter of the Su family. "Su Wanyi is so dedicated to your wedding. I told her you'd be back in half a month, so she ordered the wedding dress herself. She insisted on sending it to you to see if it's beautiful." My mom's voice on the phone was beaming with joy. Clearly, she was very satisfied with this future daughter-in-law. I pinched the bridge of my nose. How could a custom-made dress not be beautiful? The Su family really is incredibly wealthy. Behind me, Yoon Won-ro's voice suddenly rang out.